Stephanie, your chart tells me one thing very clearly. Your home cannot be random. It cannot be only beautiful. It cannot be only comfortable. It cannot be a place where furniture is placed because it looks good. For you, the home is a diagnostic field. Every room speaks to a planet. Every direction activates a house. Every object either strengthens your chart or silently weakens it. And in your case, the biggest Astrovastu message is this. Your house must ground Rahu, protect Jupiter, organize Saturn, clarify Mercury, discipline Mars, and keep the moon emotionally clean. If that sounds intense, good, because this chart is intense. You have Sagittarius rising with Rahu in the first house. That means your identity is restless, searching, visionary, hungry, and always reaching towards something larger. You are not meant to live in a space that feels heavy, confused, stale, dark, or directionless. If your home has no energetic direction, your mind will start creating one through overthinking, dissatisfaction, impulsive decisions, or constant inner searching. So the first rule for Stephanie's home is this. The home must point toward meaning, not luxury for luxury's sake, not cluttered spirituality, not random decoration, meaning. Your entrance is the first correction. For you, the entrance must be clean, grounded, bright, and purposeful. West or north-northeast support can work very well for Sagittarius rising, but only if the entrance is not dirty, dark, blocked, or overloaded. The threshold is where Rahu first meets the world. If the door area has shoes scattered everywhere, old brooms, broken clocks, rusted tools, dead plants, cracked pots, unused electronics, or heavy clutter, your nervous system absorbs disorder before you even begin the day. And then you wonder why your mind feels restless. Do not put shoe clutter at the entrance. Do not keep old footwear near the threshold. Do not keep garbage bins, broken umbrellas, unused delivery boxes, dead plants, or rusted decor there. For Stephanie, a messy entrance becomes an identity leak. What should you place there? A solid door, a clean nameplate, warm light, one elegant plant, natural wood, brass, bronze, or muted gold accents, one meaningful symbol of direction, travel, wisdom, higher path, or divine protection. Not 10 symbols. One clear signal. The entrance should say, I know where I am going. Next, the porch or foyer. This area should behave like a grounding chamber. When you enter, the nervous system should slow down, not become more stimulated. Use ivory, beige, sandstone, muted yellow, light terracotta, or warm neutral tones. Keep the floor clear. Use one clean mat. Do not create layered clutter. Do not park old cycles, damaged garden items, broken pots, or rusted metal near this space. Why? Because Saturn is in Capricorn in your second house. This is a strong Saturn, but it is strict. It can give disciplined wealth, mature speech, savings, responsibility, and long-term value building. But if Saturn-type objects are neglected around entry zones, old shoes, rusted tools, broken clocks, unused junk, then Saturn begins to behave as delay, heaviness, scarcity pressure, family burden, and blocked self-worth. So the entrance and foyer must be disciplined, not fancy, disciplined. Now let us come to the living room. For Stephanie, the living room should ideally be in the west, north, northeast, or east, depending on the house layout. But the deeper rule is this. The living room must carry wisdom, dignity, warmth, and direction. Why? Because Sun, Jupiter, and Venus are together in Leo in the 9th house. This is a powerful fortune cluster. It shows higher knowledge, teaching, guidance, creativity, dignity, belief systems, travel, culture, spiritual intelligence, and the ability to inspire others. But this combination must not become ego theater. It must become illuminated wisdom. So your living room should not be visually chaotic. Do not use too many tiny decorative items. Do not create a loud gallery wall with no coherence. Do not use aggressive red everywhere. Do not block windows with heavy dark curtains. Do not keep broken frames or dead flowers. Do not make the living room feel like a showroom where nobody can breathe. What should you place? Structured seating, a clean focal point, books, refined art, a knowledge wall, travel objects but curated, warm cream, muted gold, saffron, beige, soft olive, and controlled coral accents. Let the room feel intelligent, generous, and noble. The living room should support meaningful conversation. It should be a place where people feel elevated, not overstimulated. Because your 9th house is strong, your home must protect your dharma. Your space must remind you that success is not just movement. It is meaningful movement. Now the kitchen. This is one of the most important rooms for you. The kitchen should be in the southeast. This is the fire zone, And for your chart, disciplined fire is essential. Mars is in Virgo in the 10th house. That is a technical, precise, work-oriented Mars. It gives execution, service, discipline, analysis, problem-solving, operational intelligence, and career drive. But if mishandled, it can create criticism, stress, perfectionism, digestive sensitivity, irritation, and work burnout. So your kitchen must not be chaotic. Do not keep dirty counters. Do not leave knives unwashed. Do not keep broken appliances. Do not allow the stove to become greasy, dark, or neglected. Do not keep water features in the southeast. Do not use too much blue or black in the kitchen. Do not place a mirror reflecting the stove. Do not turn the kitchen into a battlefield of arguments. For you, kitchen arguments are not casual. They activate Mars. They turn career fire into domestic conflict. What should you do? Keep the stove clean and active. Use copper, brass, terracotta, warm cream, peach coral, or soft saffron accents. Use good task lighting. The cook should preferably face east while cooking. Keep the dry and wet areas separate. Keep the counters clear. If you want beauty, use a small healthy plant away from the stove, fresh fruit, or ceramic warmth. The kitchen must say, "My fire is useful, not angry, not scattered, useful." If this kitchen is corrected, your productivity improves, digestion improves, daily discipline improves, work stress reduces, Mars stops attacking the body, and begins serving success. Now the master bedroom. For Stephanie, the master bedroom should be in the southwest. This is not a minor suggestion. This is one of the core remedies. Why? Because Rahu is in the first house and Ketu is in the seventh. This axis can create identity intensity and relationship detachment. You can want connection, but also need space. You can attract unusual relational dynamics. You can sometimes feel that intimacy is real, but also psychologically distant. You may observe people deeply, but not always merge easily. So the bedroom must ground the relationship field. The southwest gives stability, weight, continuity, and anchoring. Without it, the mind stays restless. The body may sleep, but the identity does not fully land. Use a solid wooden bed. Use a heavy headboard. Use symmetrical side tables. Use warm earthy colors: taupe, beige, muted brown, stone, soft gold, warm gray, earthy cream. Keep wardrobes toward the south or west if possible. Keep the room quiet, stable, and not overstimulating. Head direction should ideally be south or west. Now the don'ts are very important. No mirror facing the bed. No work desk in the bedroom. No television dominating the bedroom. No piles of laundry. No broken lamps. No faded bed sheets, no cracked mirrors, no emotionally heavy objects, no storage under the bed if it is messy and unconscious. No open clutter. Why? Because Rahu and Ketu are already creating karmic intensity around self and relationship. If the bedroom is full of mirrors, wires, old memories, work stress, and clutter, your relationship field becomes polluted. Sleep becomes shallow. Emotional distance increases. Restlessness grows. The bedroom must say, "I am safe enough to rest." Now let us talk about the guest room or children's bedroom. Northwest can work well for guests because it is a movement zone, but northwest must be airy, light, and clean. Use whites, pale greens, soft grays, silver, light blue, or breathable curtains. Keep ventilation active. Gentle wind chimes can work. Minimal furniture is better than heavy furniture. Do not store junk in the guest room. Do not keep unused suitcases, dead electronics, old bedding, broken toys, or forgotten storage in the northwest. Why? Moon is in Taurus in the 6th house. The moon is strong in Taurus, but the 6th house connects emotional comfort with routine, food, health, digestion, service, and stress. If the air zones are stale and cluttered, the moon becomes heavy. Emotional comfort turns into habit. Habit turns into stagnation. Stagnation turns into anxiety, body heaviness, or routine stress. So northwest must breathe. Now, the study or home office. This is a major correction point. Mercury is in Cancer in the 8th house. That gives deep research intelligence, psychological insight, hidden analysis, occult interest, crisis reading, emotional memory, the ability to study what others avoid. But if unsupported, it gives mental looping, secrecy, anxiety, overanalysis, emotional thinking, and communication blocks. Your home office should ideally support north, east, or northeast energy. If you're doing research, writing, astrology, psychology, healing, finance, investigation, strategy, or deep study, north is excellent. If you are teaching, consulting, presenting, creating visible output, or speaking to people, east or northeast support works beautifully. Desk facing north supports analysis, communication, documents, money flow, and clarity. Desk facing east supports teaching, confidence, visibility, and expression. What should you place? A clean desk, organized books, closed cabinets, good lighting, a healthy green plant, clearly labeled files, minimal but functional technology, tied cables, no background chaos. What should you avoid? Old phones, broken laptops, tangled wires, damp books, torn papers, piles of unread documents, dead plants, emotional clutter, random occult objects scattered everywhere. Do not allow the north to become a dumping ground. For you, the study is not just a room. It is the place where Mercury in the 8th becomes usable intelligence. Without order, your mind goes into hidden loops. With order, your mind becomes a diagnostic instrument. Now, the puja, meditation, or sacred space. Northeast is the most important spiritual correction zone in this chart. Why? Because Jupiter is the Lagna Lord, and Jupiter is in the 9th house with Sun and Venus in Leo. This is a powerful blessing. It gives guidance, creativity, teaching, higher values, spiritual intelligence, attraction toward wisdom, and the ability to inspire. But Jupiter must be protected. The northeast should be clean, light, sacred, and open. Place a small altar, one clear deity or yantra, sacred books, warm white light, clear quartz, yellow, gold, cream, or white accents. A clean sitting mat, keep it minimal and elevated. Do not place shoes here. Do not place toilets here. Do not store brooms, cleaning chemicals, mops, trash, heavy boxes, old suitcases, or electronic junk here. Do not use aggressive red decor in the northeast. Do not put large, heavy idols that make the space feel burdened. Do not turn the sacred corner into storage. If the northeast is blocked, Jupiter is blocked. And when Jupiter is blocked in Stephanie's chart, luck feels invisible. Guidance disappears. Confidence and direction becomes weak. The person keeps searching but does not feel blessed. When northeast is clean, the chart opens. This is where your home begins to become a home for your soul. Now, dining. The dining area should be emotionally clean. West, northwest, or east-supported dining can work depending on layout. Use warm lighting. Keep the table clean. Use rounded or softly rectangular forms. Fresh flowers are good. Clean table linen is good. Calm tones are good. Do not eat around work papers. Do not keep bills, laptops, medicine strips, or arguments on the dining table. Why? Moon in Taurus in the 6th house means food, emotion, routine, body rhythm, and stress management are linked. If the dining area becomes a place of criticism, rushed eating, emotional tension, or clutter, the moon gets disturbed. Food becomes stress. Comfort becomes compensation. Routine becomes emotional heaviness. The dining table should say, nourishment is peaceful. Now, storage. Storage is not neutral in Astrovastu. Storage is where Saturn reveals your relationship with time. For Stephanie, heavy storage can be in southwest, west, or south, but it must be sealed, labeled, and organized. Closed cabinets are better than open dumping. Important documents must be filed properly. Seasonal items must be packed cleanly. Heavy furniture should sit against southwest or west walls where possible. Do not store broken items. Do not keep old shoes. Do not keep rusted tools. Do not keep cracked crockery. Do not keep expired medicines. Do not hoard dead electronics. Do not store old papers that carry emotional or financial anxiety. Saturn in Capricorn in the 2nd house can build wealth slowly and powerfully, but only through discipline. If the home storage is chaotic, Saturn becomes scarcity. If storage is clean, Saturn becomes savings, stability, and long-term value. Now, bathrooms and toilets. Best zones are west or northwest. Southeast can work only if handled carefully. Avoid toilets in northeast, center, and southwest. Northeast toilet damages Jupiter. It drains clarity, fortune, guidance, learning, and spiritual protection. Center toilet damages the Brahmastan. It disturbs the energetic spine of the home. Southwest toilet weakens grounding, relationship stability, emotional anchoring, and the ability to feel settled. Keep bathrooms dry. Fix leaks immediately. Keep drains clean. Use ventilation. Use light colors. Keep cleaning chemicals hidden. Do not let dampness spread. For your chart, leaks are not small. Moon in Taurus in the 6th and Mercury in watery Cancer in the 8th make water defects psychologically loud. A leaking tap can show up as emotional anxiety, health routine stress, or invisible money leakage. Now the center of the home. The center must remain open. Ketu is in Gemini in the 7th house, and Ketu requires emptiness. It does not like clutter, crowding, noise, or heavy symbolic pressure. Do not block the center with heavy furniture. Do not put a shoe rack there. Do not put storage trunks there. Do not create a central toilet. Do not fill the middle of the house with old objects. Keep it breathable. Keep it open. Let light move through. If the center is blocked, Stephanie may feel psychologically compressed. Relationship dialogue becomes strange. The mind disconnects. Presence becomes fragmented. If the center is open, K2 becomes insight instead of disconnection. Now let us bring the planetary diagnostic engine together. Rahu in the first house says ground identity. So the home needs a stable entrance, clear center, grounded bedroom, and no mirror chaos. Ketu in the seventh says simplify relationship space. So the bedroom must be symmetrical, quiet, grounded, and free from devices, mirrors, and old emotional clutter. Moon in Taurus in the sixth says regulate food, routine, body, and emotional habits. So the kitchen, dining area, laundry, bathroom, and northwest air zones must be clean, fresh, and calm. Saturn in Capricorn in the second says organize wealth, speech, family karma, and stored value. So the west, storage areas, entrance discipline, financial documents, clocks, shoes, and old objects must be corrected. Mercury in Cancer in the eighth says clean the mind by cleaning the systems. So the north study, documents, cables, books, devices, and research areas must become orderly and dry. Sun, Jupiter, and Venus in Leo in the ninth say protect the fortune engine. So east and northeast must be bright, sacred, dignified, and inspiring. The living room must carry wisdom and nobility. The home must hold learning, teaching, beauty, and higher meaning. Mars in Virgo in the 10th says discipline action. So the kitchen, work zone, tools, daily routines, and south-southeast fire must be precise, clean, and productive. Now, if you want the simplest correction plan, start here. First 48 hours, remove dead plants, broken clocks, old shoes, cracked mirrors, unused electronics, tangled wires, rusted metal, expired items, leaking containers, damp clothes, and clutter from the entrance, northeast, west, southwest, and north. First 7 days, create a clean northeast sacred corner. Correct the kitchen. Stabilize the southwest bedroom. Organize financial documents. Clear the north office or study zone. Make the west clean and functional. First 30 days, keep the stove clean, keep the bed grounded, keep the entrance bright, keep the northeast sacred, keep the west disciplined, keep the center empty, keep wires managed, keep water leakage at 0. This is not superstition. This is spatial diagnostics. Your planets are not floating somewhere outside life. They are mirrored in behavior, rooms, objects, habits, and directions. If Rahu is restless, the home must ground. If Jupiter is powerful, the home must protect wisdom. If Saturn is strong, the home must respect order. If Mercury is deep, the home must organize thought. If Mars is precise, the home must discipline fire. If Moon is tied to routine, the home must make nourishment peaceful. And if Venus sits with Jupiter and Sun in Leo, the home must be beautiful, but beautiful with dignity, not noise. So Stephanie's Astrovastu message is sharp and clear. Your home should not be a showroom. It should not be a storage unit. It should not be a random spiritual museum. It should not be a battlefield of beautiful objects and hidden clutter. It should be a wisdom field, a home that grounds your body, focuses your mind, protects your fortune, organizes your money, stabilizes your relationships, supports your health, and reminds your soul where it is going. Because for you, the home must always point toward meaning. And this is exactly why Astrovastu matters. It does not ask what looks nice. It asks what activates your chart correctly. What direction strengthens your wealth? What room weakens your sleep? What object is disturbing your relationships? What corner is blocking your luck? What placement is draining your health? What part of the house is working against the soul? If you want an Astrovastu reading that is not generic, not copied from standard room rules, and not based on one-size-fits-all directions, get in touch with me. I read the natal chart as the diagnostic engine of the home, planet by planet, house by house, room by room, direction by direction, so we can build a home for your soul, one that works for you, not against you.